What's up, guys? It's Jeff with BVTV, backstage here at Warped Tour with Andrew from Attack Attack. How's it going, man?
Going pretty well. How are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So you guys just released a couple new songs that are part of your re-release that are coming out. It's a little bit different sounding than the previous songs. What's the word on that?
I mean, you know, we broke it down to just a four-piece in the band now with Caleb singing and screaming. And we went in to we actually went in just to meet John Feldman, producer, and ended up recording 2 songs with him in 2 days. And Last Breath and Criminal are the 2 that came out of that. So you've heard Last Breath so far, and clearly it's, you know, it's a little bit different. But, you know, we just wanted to keep doing what we do, and now that we have Caleb singing, his voice is a lot more kind of rock. You know what I'm saying? He just has a lot more body behind his voice, and is just, I don't know, he's got a really unique sounding singing voice. And so we wanted to try to reach out and start working with genres of music that we haven't done yet, and that's sort of what happened.
So with the fans, what's the response been on the new song so far?
It's actually been surprisingly awesome. As soon as the song came out, there was a lot of really hot and cold, you know, reviews. Lots of people hated it, and then there were a lot of people that just loved it instantly. And you know, kind of really expected that, just because it is a lot different than anything else we've put out before. But as time went on, you saw more and more people were like, oh, I can't get the song out of my head, like, it sounds awesome. And for me personally, when I heard it the first time, I hated it. I was like, no, this is wrong, this isn't us at all. But, you know, I listened to it more and more, and I started to see that, you know, yeah, no, this is totally still us, this is everything that we do. And that's been the response that we've gotten back from our fan base as well. So it's been pretty exciting.
Okay, so as I said, these new songs are part of a re-release of your previous album. When can we expect a brand new full length from you guys?
We are actually going to try to go in and record a new full length in October. So we're shooting to try to get something out in spring 2012.
Can we expect any music videos for maybe the re-release songs?
We were going to try to do like a full studio music video, but we just didn't have time because, well, we're out here. So I don't know. We'll kind of see what happens. We want to try to do something like that. At the very least, you should be able to get like a sweet live video from Warped Tour, but, you know, we'll kind of see. We're just kind of playing it by ear.
All right, so you guys are obviously out on Warped Tour right now, and there's a ton of bands, one of which is fronted by your old frontman. Any awkward moments or anything at all?
No.
Been good?
You know, it's a big tour. It's not like you have to deal with everybody out here every day, you know?
All right, now for some fun questions. Craziest tour prank?
Craziest tour prank? I don't know. I don't know about craziest, but funniest so far. When we were doing the This Is a Family headliner last November, we were out with Ventura, and they were direct support for us, and they had a bandwagon with them. I don't know if you guys know what that is. It's kind of like, it's a little bit smaller than a bus, but it's like a really large RV. And we bought a crap load of party balloons, and took us like 2 days to fill them all up. We had like over 1,000, and then we put them all in trash bags. And then when they were on stage, we ran and we filled their bandwagon from floor to ceiling with balloons, like front to back, like just all bright colored party balloons, and it was really funny.
All right, so if you were to audition for American Idol, what song would you sing and why?
I wouldn't be caught dead auditioning for singing on American Idol, so if that answers your question.
That does. What's your #1 played song on your iPod?
Ooh. I don't know. To be honest, I really don't listen to very much music anymore, so I don't.
What do you guys do on the bus to pass time when you're not playing, when you get your 40-minute set and then you have 10 hours during the day to burn?
I mean, most of the time we just eat or watch movies. Sometimes play Call of Duty on Xbox, but most of the time lately I've just been sitting with our video guy editing video, or, you know, working on other stuff.
All right, so you were talking about editing videos with your video guy.
Yep.
It's called Attack Attack T. Can you expand on that and let us know what it's about?
Yeah, Attack Attack TV is basically something that I wanted to start doing because clearly we write music and record it and then release it, and people, you know, they get that. And I wanted to try to do some cool stuff with video because YouTube is a really fun thing to be able to use. It's a really great tool to kind of like spread the word about your band. And, you know, we had really great success with a lot of our studio updates in the past and like other goofy videos we put up. So we decided to kind of focus on that full time. So I created Attack Attack TV, which has been a lot of fun so far to put together because we have probably 50 hours of footage so far from Warped Tour just in the last week. And every time we put something up, YouTube just takes it down. Like, I actually just put out a video this Friday, and there was a lot of vomiting in it because we did the gallon challenge. You know what that is, right? You just drink a gallon of milk and then see if you can hold it down, and whoever wins. Well, it didn't happen, and there was a ton of vomit, so it got flagged, and they took it down, and our channel has another strike against it. So it would be a lot easier to do this if, you know, YouTube didn't like vomit, so whatever.
All right, so are there any bands on this tour that you haven't seen before that you are looking forward to see, or you're still looking forward to see?
Yes, I had never seen August Burns Red, and I saw them playing out here, and it was amazing. Their drummer Matt is ridiculous. He's a machine, and I feel terrible after watching him because he's just so freaking good. It's unreal.
Who is your man crush?
My man crush? Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with Harrison Ford on this. Han Solo is just a legendary character, and I mean, Harrison Ford's a badass, and that's just pretty much the way it goes, so I'm gonna have to go with that.
All right, so if you're packing for tour and you're thinking about it, what's the one thing that you make sure you don't forget? What's the first thing that you put in your suitcase before you take off?
First thing, socks. Second thing, boxers. Those are really the only two critical things that you have to have, because without those, your life is gonna smell terribly.
Okay, with the suitcase question, what's the weirdest thing someone might find in your suitcase?
I don't know, there really isn't anything weird in my suitcase. Actually, I have this little bag that is full of like $10 worth of quarters. And this makes me sound really lame, but I mean, that's the weirdest thing. I just have this huge stack of quarters that I used to do laundry, and most of the time other people's laundry.
Yeah, but you always need quarters for something eventually.
Oh yeah.
So. All right, what is your favorite snack to snack on?
Favorite snack. Okay, favorite snack is gonna have to be Totino's pizza rolls. All right, I mean, it's just, have you ever tried to just eat the serving size of those before? No, exactly. You always end up eating like the whole bag in one sitting because you just can't, it's one of those foods that you start eating it and you just can't stop, and then you're out.
What would be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you while performing?
The most embarrassing thing, I don't know, I would say like totally screwing up the song because that's embarrassing, but that's not the most embarrassing thing. I suppose if I were to totally beef a song and then somehow be naked at the same time for no reason, that would be the most embarrassing thing that could ever happen.
All right, anything you want to say to your fans before we get out of here?
Yes, July 19th, we're going to be putting out our reissue with 8 new tracks. There's some remixes, there's some acoustic tracks. Caleb's just being a baller on this stuff. It's going to be a great time. Come out and check us out here on Warped Tour, and then keep your eyes on Attack Attack channel on YouTube for AATV.
All right, man, I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys. What's up? I'm Wetzel from Attack Attack, and BVTV rocks.
Shut your mouth.